Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called The Best Vocation Talent Skills for Those Born on the 13th of January. So it's a very special day to be born on because you'll have the mighty planet Mars and the mighty planet Saturn to give you that basic wonderment of being able to show success at even a very early age. This planet Saturn makes you very learned and very scholarly. So you'll be a person who wants to be educated, wants to be professional. And even if you're not that way a professional, a lawyer, doctor, a dentist, an architect, or whatever, you'll be able to be very clever because you have the gifts of marketing, you have the gifts of innovation, which means that the modern techniques of using the internet is very easily comes to you. You have the planets of determination, and you have the gift of communication and marketing skills. And on top of that, you have the skills of creativity as well. So all that is going for you. You're born on the 13th of January. I call you a genius because you have the skills of knowing what the future wants, using information technology, the internet, and such things like computers. You will be a person who will base everything on that. And even if you're a politician, a lawyer, a doctor, whatever, you will always find that the satisfaction comes when you can use these modern day techniques of the internet. And the third eye will open for you and show you how to get the skills going. The third eye is all about the future. The internet is all about the future. And you are all about the future. That's about you. You can be a loner. You must improve that part of it. Don't think that you are Superman or Superwoman to do everything on your own. After a certain level of success, you must form partnerships or different levels of management. Otherwise, you start everything beautifully, but not manage it well, and it will fail in the end. That would be a pity. You can be very aggressive in your approach. You have the planet Mars. So there's no harm taking the soft approach with people you work with or do business with. This planet gives you the determination you need. And you really have that. When you get your teeth into something, you're going to make sure that you can do it. But then the trouble is that the position of the moon is not good in your horoscope, born on the 13th of January. And because of that, you become very moody, very changeable. Never start what you finish, or never finish what you start. And that is a problem. People will find you as to be a person hot and hot as hot with your ideas. But when you are in the middle somewhere of having done it, you seem to lose interest because you are not a person who can keep sustaining that effort. So you must make an effort. And the golden rule should be if I cannot finish something, I'm not even going to start it. And the other reason is you have some inferiority complexes. And these inferiority complexes make you intimidated by the responsibilities given to you or by what you have started, which gets success so quickly that you find you cannot keep up with the success. And that will again make you somehow spoil the whole effort of starting something good. So, these inferiority complexes can be in the physical side of you, in the emotional side of you, and also in the ability to do things side of you. Find out why you feel intimidated and correct it. And that's the best way to do it. Coming back to the innovation side of you, yes, you will have that base to use in every career or any business you have, that base of the internet. And as I said, the gift of writing skills and speaking skills are fantastic. So build up your self confidence. Stand in front of a mirror every day and read anything from a magazine, a newspaper, whatever. Read for 5 or 10 minutes and look at yourself while reading it. That will give you the confidence of speaking to people because very quickly you can start a speech and then in the middle you will find that you're not ready for it. You have a character and personality which is of a loner. Well, you are a loner because you are a genius. All genius people are loners. They like to be on their own because that's when they dive into something and day by day they create some fantastic applications of any kind. You have a personality which needs to be improved. You can be very blunt and very outspoken. And you can also be, as I said, a person who does not have consideration for others. People may think you're selfish, but actually you're not selfish. It's that just you're putting your work ahead of anything else. Everybody has positive ages in their horoscope. Everybody has negative ages as well. I'm going to give you a sample of positive ages for you born on the 13th of January. So, for example, the ages of 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, 85, or 94 years old. As you approach any of these ages, you will see that the chance of building up something spectacular is taking place. And as you enter these ages, you will see the rewards are going to be wonderful for you. Everybody has these cycles. It's called cycles in astrology. I will also give you an example of negative cycles because every one of us will have them. Some who are born on a lucky day have less negative cycles. Some who are not born on a lucky day, they'll have more negative cycles. So, as an example, the ages of 12, 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, and 84 years old, or even 93. If you check back in your life, you'll see that disaster came on these ages, whether disaster in your personal life, in your job, in your business and finances, or even accidents or bad health. So when we have this 90-minute session one day, which will just cost you USD $50 for the next 9 years, I'll show you the platform of the next 9 years and the cycles that are good, cycles that are bad. And so that's how you will do things from my giving you that information. You will know when to start things, when not to start things. You have many strengths. Your strength is partly your determination and your desire to sit there, even day in, day out, by yourself, to figure out what you have. So you have that patience. But at the same time, you can be very impulsive, very hasty, and very impatient as well. You have to control that side of it because this impulsiveness and impatience can make you make many, many mistakes. It tends to make you take shortcuts to find solutions. Shortcuts are never good because they are in a hurry and they ultimately will not have the sustainability because they are just shortcuts. They are a short way of finding success, which are never good. Your compatibility must be improved because of that. Because on your own, you will feel tired after a while. And when you are with people, then your inspirational side will also be there. You have ego. Everybody has ego. But your ego is not good in the sense that it takes away the chances of being with people and working with people. And also the chances of, it takes away of being the special person. So you have to work with compatibilities to get that started. My only worry for you is that you're very quick to start, and then you'll find midway that you just can't get a handle on things. But I'm really telling you that you are a genius. There's no two ways about it. And you're a positive genius because you're going to get things pushed through. You're going to find the ending just as you find the beginning. I'll talk to you about your health in this 90-minute session as well because health is very important to have success in job and business. The good jobs and the business side, you can be very lucky where land is concerned. A real estate agent, you could do very well with engines, selling motor cars, selling motorbikes, selling anything with engines and metal. And of course, you could be in the business of computers and spare parts and all the applications and all the accessories that computers use. You can be in the business of flowers because you have a very good Venus position. And you could be in the business of anything to do with jobs or businesses, like a stationery shop or anything to do on that basis. So there are many, many things that you can do. But remember that your strength, the base is the tendency to be able to see the future. You could one day be a great astrologer. I will have to look at your palms to see if you have the mystic cross When you have that, then the futuristic side may even go to that level and even to delve into medicine. Yes, with Mercury, you could be selling medicines, creating medicines, even if it doesn't make you a doctor, a pharmaceutical side. So you have so much going for you. You have to be careful that with so many talents, you must not overtake yourself by trying to do too many things. But let's leave that for later. The main thing is, I want you to have a meeting with me, which will be a 90 minutes session. The cost will be only USD $50 at whatever age you are. At whatever age you are. This is not a program for young people only. You can be in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. I want to get that inspiration side of you to be awakened and to know what the hidden talents you have. That will be shown on your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to the energy of the soul, the third eye and the aura. Who do you think is changing all these lines and signs, coming and going? It's all written there for people like me to read it. Well, let me remind you again, you're born on a very special day, the 13th of January. But try to be part of a team would be very important because you will be so set in your ideas that people may have difficulty to work with you. That would be a pity because joint efforts sometimes are better than the lone ranger efforts. Whatever it is, I wish you a good life. And we need people like you to break the barriers, whether in medicine, whether in any industry. And nowadays, the energy to do all that is the infrastructure of the internet and all the skills of the applications, which you will be very much a part of. Here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Just for USD $50 to know your next 9 years. And I'll go very deeply into your health areas. I'll tell you exactly where things are going to go wrong. I wish you a good life, and I look forward to one day hearing from you. Thank you. Goodbye.